Hey guys, welcome to MKJ TV, and I am your host, Lady A. Hoping to share my heart with you guys today. It's not going to be a really long video, hopefully not. I just found out, as some of you know, if you don't know, and this is your first time, I live in South Korea, and just on last week, I had to think about what happens if there's a war where I am, because our neighbors to the north, North Korea, Kim Jong-un's a little bit crazy. So, and making exit plans and writing into the American embassy, letting them know my exact location and where I am, and then getting news to my parents, talking to them, letting them know everything's fine as of now, and discussing what happens and how to get my body over and stuff like that. That it was very real. That became very, very real. That, oh, wait a minute, it's not. I'm not American anymore. No, just kidding. I've known I'm not America from day one, but I'm making this video because I'm making this video because I just found out about the tragedy in Boston, and last week plus, today, my heart is just really sad. I'm just really saddened, and but at the same time, I'm empowered. I was empowered to make this video, and after this, I'll be going to figure out what else I can do to be a part of the change that I want to see in the world. And I think, as an American who is now an expat, I can be honest and tell you that in the U.S., for me, let me not say all U.S. people, but for me and a majority of the people that I knew, there was a disconnect between things like what happened in Boston. We didn't think about it till it happened to us. Like when 9/11 happened, I was a freshman in college. Up until that point, war, etc. That's something that we read about. That's something that we knew about and we educated ourselves about. But again, there was still a disconnect. It wasn't like, oh, I didn't feel connected. I can't think of a better word right now. But I didn't personalize what happened. And I think most Americans don't. We don't have a idea of what some people live through every day. What happened in Boston, 9/11, that's a glimpse of what some people live through every single day. Like, they don't know when they're going to be blown up. They don't know when they're going to be shot or kidnapped. That's their everyday life. And living overseas, I've been exposed to meeting refugees and meeting people who that was their life, and hearing survival stories from missionaries, for example, who've gone into the Congo, and then the militant group that has taken over that country pretty much, and the UN is like, do not go in there. We will not come and get you because it is that gangster. But from missionaries who went in anyway and decided to go be with these people during this tragic existence, and hearing stories about militant groups going on buses and killing the brother. The sister was screaming with her baby, and they took the baby from her. I don't know if they raped her or not, but they took the baby from her and flung the baby by its ankles continually on the bus until it died, then shot her. Like, this is the life that some people live through every single day. And is Boston tragic? Absolutely. But I feel like it shouldn't be an isolated tragedy, like, oh, this happened in Boston, get the person, hang them by their knees, da, da, da. I feel like it should be, oh my gosh, this happened, let's get that person. And for those people who live this every day, let's find a solution. I feel like some Americans we just need to wake up. Like, there's a world around us that is, in tragedy. And I also think that we do take our country for granted. I definitely took not having to worry about war, not having to worry about, of course people are crazy. You can be kidnapped and shot. I mean, that's, that does happen. But, not to the extent like Boston. And I definitely feel like I took that for granted, living in a semi-safe country. Honestly, I honestly took that for granted. And again, it made it really real last week when, North Korea was talking crazy. And then I was also here for the tsunami. In fact, I just left Japan, because we can catch the ferry between the two. I just left Japan 2 hours. Like, dang, I just missed it. And people were blowing my phone up. Where are you? Are you okay? I was like, what's going on? Just missed the tsunami. And still, that whole city is like not there. Like, it didn't just pop back up. Like, no, it's still not there. And so when these tragedies happen, I just feel like they should be eye openers, that we as people should like grow giant arms and like hug the world. Like, I feel like that's what I want to do. I want to give the whole world a hug. I just feel like love is missing. I feel like peace is missing. And people say we want peace. We're fighting for peace. Like, if I've never heard an oxymoron in my life, we're fighting for peace. Like, what? Who does that? I'm shooting you because I want there to be peace. Like, but I'm dead. And now my uncle's mad and he's going to come kill you because you killed me. This is not peace. This is the endless cycle that's going to keep going. So anyway, I'm just voicing my 2 cents. I'm just kind of rambling because I just found out about the whole the Boston tragedy. That's nothing short of a tragedy and attack. They don't know if it's a terrorist or not. I've been kind of watching and reading different news agencies, and they don't know if it was a domestic attack or if it was, terrorists from other countries or whatever. But that still doesn't change the fact that we need to love better. We need to love better, and we need to commit to finding peace, I feel like. And if we really loved our neighbors as we loved ourselves, I think a lot of this turmoil that's happening in the world around us wouldn't happen. And again, I just think some Americans just need to wake up. Like, this bubble that you live in is not real. It's absolutely false. It is not real. As I said, like the Congo or the 5-year-olds in Cambodia who are sex traded, like at 5. I don't even remember being 5. Like, I can't believe that, that innocence is taken from them so young. Or like in Mexico, and of course not all Mexico is bad, but the cartel surely is bad, and they surely are there, and it is surely for real. And the journalists who people anonymously give her tips and things, like she lives in fear of her life every day, like they decapitate people and hang the body from the bridge. Like, if you snitch, this is gonna happen to you. Like, these tragedies are happening all around the world. Is Boston a tragedy? Absolutely. And in addition, there are other tragedies that are happening all around us. And I know for me, again, I'm just talking about me. I had this mentality, like, I knew about it because we studied it, and every now and then I would hear some, some underground news on YouTube or whatever. But I still was like, well, I can help people that live where I live, and I can do this for me, and we are so blessed in the United States, and I don't think we really, really realize that. And I know that for me, again, I was just like, wow, like, I don't know. I just think we take our peace that we have in our country without civil war. I think we take that for granted a lot. I really, 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 really do think we take that for granted. And I hope that this is a wake-up call, not to find the person and burn them, but let's end senseless harm, senseless danger, senseless tragedies like this globally. Let's put our brains together, because I know there are enough people who care about other people in other places in the earth that we can all get together on one accord and make the world a better place. Like, I just think we have to be the change. I think it starts with love, and I think it starts with peace. And it definitely starts with people waking up. Open your eyes. Like, open your eyes totally to everything around you, not just where you live. So anyway, I'm not gonna ramble any longer. I just wanted to say what was on my heart and share what was on my heart, why you're praying for Boston, why you're enraged about what happened, which is just, I'm not saying don't do that. I'm definitely not slighting what happened there. But in addition, pray for places like the Gaza Strip. Pray for the kids who are now orphans thanks to U.S. drones. And again, I'm not speaking on that. I know that that's quite a complicated situation over there. But pray for those people who've lost brothers and uncles and sisters in senseless tragedies like this for political gain or any other reason. That someone would decide that it's okay for me to take your life. This is the way. So yeah, that's my 2 cents. I hope you guys are having a great day. I'm sorry, it's probably a downer. Let's see. On a happier note, you're alive and you can do something about it. And, Every day is a gift. So you've been gifted to be able to watch this video, and you weren't in Boston. You're not in the Congo. You're not in Cambodia in sex slave trade. You're not caught in Thailand. You're not, you know, drugged out in the Philippines. Like, you are safe at home watching your computer. Hug your loved ones. Kiss on your babies. Plan to do something great with your life. Don't take your gift of life for granted. And don't take, if you're watching from the US, don't take the country that you live in for granted. So that's all I have to say for today. For now. So I will see you guys on the next video, and I hope you guys are having a great day. Mwah! 안녕하세요. You've been watching MKJ TV. Peace.